you can also... Damn it. Damn. Don't know if it was... I don't think it was the person in front of me got me, but... I should be paying more attention. Yeah, I don't really look behind me because it's really not good. Even though I just did, because I knew somebody's coming at me. Of course you look behind you if you know somebody's coming at you, but you don't... The best idea is not to, like... Ah, I think I got a double kill. Oh wait, I did. You can see it. Wow, I'm actually getting up. Ah, GG. Yeah, this was a good game. Fun. 13, so that would get me... I don't know how much I got right now, but I really want to get 14,000. No, actually 1,400, actually. I think that'd be a little bit... 1,800. And then the next is 35. Requires a super railgun. Power X. Reload time 1.1 large. Blue firework on kills. Requires all other guns. 17,000. Wow. But Power X? What the fuck does that do? It's instant kill already. I guess I just put it there as another perk. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get the hats or anything. Like the dispensers until I get the railguns. Once I get all the railguns, I'll definitely like get the stuff. So that'd be interesting. So I don't really know the maps because unfortunately they're like too short and I'm recording, so hey, you know who I am. I have no clue what that means. I ain't up with the hip lingo. I know LOL. I know basically the basics. Like, did I just kill him? No, he grabbed me. That's good. Well, no. Well, not for like later, but I just wanted him to get me first. Because he deserved it. He said my name. Don't know if he knows me from YouTube. That'd be interesting. Although I only have like... I don't really have like people like... any view counts, so... be interesting. Oh yeah, I shut somebody down. Damn it. Okay, good thing I was getting at him. Okay, got a swarm, but no, this guy. Damn it, he's good. That was skill. That was not luck. That was skill. I'll give him that. Yep, see, it's skill and luck. And he definitely had skill at doing that attack. That maneuver. Not attack, it wasn't like the Kamehameha. Damn. Or the Hadouken. Yeah, you can definitely tell I love anime. I don't really play fighting games. I played actually Dragon Ball Z fighting games. But it's because I don't know. The button combination, but I love Dragon Ball Z Budokai. And don't know which one I love better. But I love all the characters. Of course you're gonna get some copies, but you know it's part of the territory. But it's interesting how most of the characters are in there. Most of the important ones, and you know, they have interesting, unique attacks. Damn it. But, so I'm talking about, what was I talking? I was talking about death, and then I'm talking about now Dragon Ball Z and anime. I love Dragon Ball Z. I actually love Dragon Ball Z Kai. I do love Dragon Ball Z. But, I mean, come on. Dragon Ball Z Kai is basically just the better version. It's filling out, it's getting out all the filler. But you know what? I still would like it. And I'm still gonna get the box set. Not the box set, the new version of things that's coming out. Version of Dragon Ball Z, where we don't have new version, but new, like, yeah, it's actually box set, because it is a box. But it's just, it's interesting because, like, it has like everything. It has 52 episodes, or 54. It's not really, that's not really much. That kind of sucks for that, but it's not really that expensive also. Kind of sucks that you can't get anime like at Best Buy or anything. You have to really order online, but you know, not really that much of a problem. I don't really have that much. Don't really have that much trouble ordering it from Best Buy. But, well, but nothing. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's definitely good. I can't wait for the Boo Saga. That's gonna be amazing. Damn it. Not joinable? Oh, I guess it just ended. Damn it. I gotta get rid of people. Damn it. Okay, let's look. 2. This is definitely gonna fill up faster. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai is really. Can't wait for the Boo Saga. My favorite is actually the Boo Saga, which apparently some people don't like, or say it's not their favorite. But some even said that they're glad it ended at the Boo Saga, Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's like, why? I know it may not be your favorite of the arcs. Come on, you can still enjoy it. I don't really get why you wouldn't enjoy it, at least. It's got everything. Some people said that the villain, I don't know if they know this, but Dragon Ball Z doesn't exactly have most interesting villains or unique. And that was actually a unique villain. And I actually did have some real bad guys, like Bobbity for a little bit. And I love Boo. I love the Fusion Saga. What are they calling it in the Dragon Ball Z DVD? Like the arc with all the fusions, because that's also amazing. I like that. I liked Gotenks. He was definitely definitely the best. Definitely my favorite character. Out of all my favorite characters, surprisingly enough, Goku is the least. Well, I think he's not really that particularly amazing, but he at least gets across everything. But I really hate how the Boo Saga ended with him killing everybody. Like I think I liked with the Cell Saga how his son killed everybody. His son killed Cell. That was interesting. That I would have loved for that Vegeta done that. Vegeta have killed. Because it would have made an interesting fight. And he done the Spirit Bomb. Everything out. Would have been interesting. Would have been interesting to see. But yeah, I can't wait for the Boo Saga to come on Kai. But yeah, so the reason that it ended at this Cell Saga was because, surprise, surprise, it wasn't because like people hated it or thought it was bad or anything or whatever, but because nobody really watched it. Yeah, surprisingly, in Japan, nobody actually watched it. Dragon Ball Z Kai. which really surprises me. Like, why? Well, probably people watched it, but they didn't really like it as much as, you know, people thought they would. Like, I don't get why. There's no question that Dragon Ball Z is one of the most famous, interesting animes ever. There's no question that Dragon Ball Z Kai was better. I mean, you can really say, well, I do like the filler, and you know what? The filler is also good. The filler series, that's what I like to call it, Dragon Ball Z, is really good because like they made it work. Like in like Bleach and Naruto, like the filler is just meh. Sometimes do okay. It's never really amazing, but with Dragon Ball Z, they didn't even add any other new stories. They did sorta in a couple of times, but they sorta ended that. But it was really interesting how they did it. How they just created like 253 episodes in like probably an anime that they could have filled in like 150. All the story and everything. And even filler. It's interesting. It's interesting to see how they did that. It's also really amazing because, you know, you don't really feel like it's like just stretching everything out. Normally you would. With some animes you can, and in some instances of Dragon Ball Z. But if you watch one episode, you'll kind of be like, well, nothing really happened, but I don't feel like it. Don't feel like that. I don't feel like nothing really happened. Because it knows how to get get across its. It knows how to stretch things, which is really amazing for an anime to do. Yeah. It's like soap operas should take notes. Yeah. Definitely should be. Soap operas should be following Dragon Ball Z. But instead they're not. That's why soap operas suck. Yes, I watch soap operas. Well, I don't really watch them as I watch them to be entertained. No, my mom really just watches them, and sometimes I just watch with her because, like, I'm too lazy to get up. And it's really interesting to see how long they can stretch out a storyline, but also how people can watch it. Like, my mom loves to watch Bold and Beautiful, and it's surprising. But also, it's surprising how really weird it is. Like, there are some storylines that should really not really be stretched. They stretch. Some storylines that should be stretched, they don't. Like, why? I don't get that. I mean, there are a lot of storylines about, like, him. There was about, like, him about to go to jail because he ran somebody over. And he was apparently drinking or something like that. And well, not that he was drinking, that he was on the phone. But nope, it wasn't him that ran over the other person, but they didn't stretch it. And yet, they stretch a storyline which is Stephanie and Hope. And yet, they're trying to make Hope seem like a good character. Just like the innocent type of just everything happening to her, but she's more of a bitch. And yet the writers don't seem to figure that out. And I don't know who really wants Stephanie and whoever the fuck that other person was to get together. I mean, Hope and whoever that was to get together. Like, do they not get that? That storyline is kind of like dead? You should kind of like try and focus. But also I think the problem is they just don't really have enough characters. It's surprising how little characters they have. Like Dragon Ball Z has more characters than they do. And Dragon Ball Z is just really they don't really add any new characters except for the villains. But yeah, apparently it has more characters. And yet, a soap opera should have lots of characters so that way they can like develop the storylines and really make them interesting. Well, I doubt that they're gonna really make it interesting. But you know, at least so it doesn't feel super beyond stretched. But they don't really do that. With Bold and Beautiful. I don't really know any other